Video that the Uneducated Economist put out yesterday. I think there are some hints of very important topics in that video. We can talk about mortgage payments doubling. Yes, folks, mortgage payments doubling. We have a real life example of that. And we can help talk about the California insurance crisis, because I just went through something with one of my fourplexes that I will catch you all up on. Yes, folks, let's get into it. Let's first talk about the Uneducated Economist. The Uneducated Economist, Simon. If you don't know what Simon does, he essentially is in the lumber industry, right? The retail side of the lumber industry. And a lot of his customers are builders. So when Simon talks about what's going on in the building world, we need to pay attention. So Simon shared with us that one of his builders, who traditionally built with cash, right? He would take down a plot of land, he would build the property, he would sell it, and he would use his own funds, has backed away, has stopped building. Why are builders stopping? Well, if you listen to what Simon says, it is labor costs and selling season and higher rates, right? There's lots of reasons that this builder is choosing to stop building and just pause. You add on top of that a conversation I had with Lance Lambert probably 6 months ago, where we warned that the small builder who can't get loans will also pull back. And then yesterday we saw a 41% crash in new builds or something like that. It was terrible. So what does this mean, right? Play the dominoes out for you. If they're not starting projects now, in 4 months, 5 months, that inventory won't be there. Now, let's play the next domino. If the economy starts to slow down, which again, if builders are pulling back, it is a wonderful sign that the economy is slowing down, and we get to Q1, Q2, and we have a slower economy, maybe the Fed cuts, whatever they do, mortgage rates come in, and demand jumps, and there's no supply of new homes, we could have a big old mess on our hands. Again, I think we were repeating 2022. Q4 is going to be slow. Rates are above 7. They'll be above 7 the whole month of September. I got it. I hear you. But look up. Look up. New builders are slowing down. Is that a good thing? Well, I don't think it's a good thing. What do we need? We need supply, 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 not demand. Excuse me, I'm still fighting this 3-day cold. Sorry. So again, look into the future and see what might be coming. So again, we got to pay attention. And did you know that Simon, the Uneducated Economist, has agreed to come to the ORAT event in Vegas, February 17th and 18th. Folks, we are bringing obviously a lot of the ORAT family to the event, but we are also reaching out to others who have made this channel grow. Simon, the Uneducated Economist, has been on this channel multiple times. He reached out, said that he wanted to be on the channel. So again, or wanted to be at the event. So he and I have spoken via email. He will be there. If you ever wanted to ask the Uneducated Economist a question, you will have your opportunity. Just like all the other speakers, Simon will come in with a topic, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then you will get 40 minutes to ask Simon questions. Folks, you have to be at this event. This event is for you. There will be no selling. There will be no pitching. Nobody will have a hidden agenda. It will be about you and the audience. We've already talked about Simon, the Uneducated Economist. We've talked about Jen and Jason Pritchard, who is a couple that went from going all in on housing or real estate business to something massive. It was a risky proposition. How did they do it? How do they talk about money? How do they keep their relationship going? We've got Dan Bird going to come and talk about stocks and give you all of those Q&A. Of course, Dion, Mike, Matt, and I, and many more surprise guests coming. Book below. We've got 111 of the 265 tickets sold. VIP is sold out. You can get the rest of the tickets for $199. Not only all of that, 11 speakers, maybe 12. You're going to get a concert, a party, a celebration. And it's President's Day weekend. So you can stay over Monday and enjoy what Vegas has to offer. Get your tickets now. This will sell out. This will sell out. Get your tickets right now. California insurance. So we have heard a lot about insurance companies pulling out of California. One of my properties of fourplex was unfortunately caught up in this. And I had an insurance broker who happens to be a part of the hub in Fresno bail me out. My old insurance broker was able to get me some junky policy for like 11 or 12 grand. This insurance broker, specifically Elaine, was able to get me a quote for something under 4 grand, which is only slightly worse than last year. If you are in California and you've got a notice that your insurance policy won't renew, or you're buying stuff and having a problem, or if you just want to get another relationship with an insurance broker, just in case, Elaine said I could give her phone number out. She bailed me out. She saved me. Elaine's phone number, write it down, 559-696-9196. She is part of the hub. There's a playlist called The Hub. We've talked a lot about how she helped me out with this fourplex. I think she can help you out too. So if you need another set of eyes, you need something in California because insurance is going away, call Elaine, 559-696-9196. Have fun. Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae has come out and said U.S. home sales will have the largest slowdown since 2011. It's going to be bad. Now again, when Fannie Mae is talking about housing, it's existing home sales, excuse me, and new home sales. It's the collection, it's the total. If you look at the 53-year spreadsheet, all you have to do is add existing and new home sales, and that's what they're talking about. So what they're saying is they also expect a recession in the first half of 2024. They expect 4.8 million total home sales in 2023. My rough guess, my rough math, pegs that at 4 million existing home sales and 800K new home sales. That's just rough math. Man, this cold is terrible. So again, 4.8 million in 2023. They don't see it getting much better in 2029, or 2029. In 2024, they see 4.9 million home sales. So again, I don't see home sales getting much better until like 2026, 2027, maybe 2028. This is going to be a boring, flat market. It's going to drive people crazy. But that's what I see. Fannie Mae is saying, and this is the important line, excuse me, sales won't pick up meaningfully until rates hit 5%. I again think 5.5% is like the absolute worst mortgage rate. Why do I say that? Because I think at 5.5%, it pulls all of this demand and very little supply. And we go back to, crazy town. 5%, like 5.0, 4.9, I think that is the number that could start to pull meaningful supply off the sideline, but not 5.5. I think 5.5 would certainly be a problem. Let's talk about mortgage payments doubling. Wow, I've been reading more and more about the pain going on in the UK. I actually found an example for you. So, folks, if you don't know, the UK is going through something right now, much like Canada and New Zealand, where mortgage rates are exploding higher. Here is an example of one person's mortgage payment. You ready? So when they got their loan, the mortgage rate was 1.29. 1.29. It's going to reset next month at 7.49. 1.29 to 7.49. Folks, that is like the toxic loans that we had in 2006, where they went from 1.9 to 9.9. This happened in the US in 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, and they exploded, and it caused all kinds of problems. So this is what the payment does. The payment goes from 522 pounds, I'm going to call it dollars because I'm not sure what the conversion rate is, 522 pounds / dollars. Now it's 7.49, it's $1,211. That's more than 100% increase. Folks, that can cause a housing crash. Folks, if that happened in the United States, we would have a problem. We would absolutely, unequivocally have a problem. We don't have that problem. We have 98% of loans originated at fixed rates, effective interest rates 3.6, all the stuff we've talked about for years. But if you want to see a problem, you take a mortgage rate from 1% to 7%. That will catch your attention. That will be a problem. And that will take your economy into a recession. Because now that's 600 pounds or whatever it is, 700 pounds almost, of money that they're putting towards the house that they're not spending on food or entertainment or savings. This is a recipe in the UK for a housing crash. No question. No question. So, do you want a 4.25% 30-year loan today? Most of us are like, yeah, give me some of that, Michael. How do I get it? Well, if you move to Colorado and you happen to be shopping for a new home by Lennar, Lennar is offering 4.25 30-year money. They're offering it. Or I think it's $38,000 in closing cost credits. Folks, what does this tell me? This tells me that Lennar, man, this cold is terrible. Lennar is having a problem selling homes in Colorado. Inventory's not moving. So how do builders fix that? They just buy down rates. Come buy my home. You get 4.25 for 30 years. Fixed. How do you like me now? Payments, payments, payments. Lennar will keep the price where it is. They will hide the mortgage rate buy down in the details of the purchase. This is how we bought our Vegas home. We did not get 4.25. We got 4.99. But that money was in there. The credit was there. So again, very, very interesting. So at the end of the day, folks, remember, sign up for the event. Again, another announcement. Simon, the Uneducated Economist, is coming. You will get a chance to ask him your questions. We have some more announcements coming. It is going to be a lot of fun. But first, let's congratulate Greg and Candace. Greg and Candace, thank you for getting, congratulations on getting your next deal. Your card will go out in the mail today, folks. How to get started, one rental at a time. Buy box, daily discipline, track, learn average. Don't rush, don't gamble, do the work. Get around a network of awesome people, such as the folks in our private Facebook group. Take care, like, subscribe, comment, become part of One Rental at a Time. Bye-bye.